Africa has all sorts of amazing creatures we know and love today. Their canine contribution isn't disappointing, either. African bred dogs have all kinds of unique color patterns, quirks, and coats. Like wolves, Africa has its own native type of wild dogs, too. Africa is home to some of the oldest sighthound breeds of all. A few dogs on our list even lent company to Egyptian royalty. You can see their portraits on caves and tombs. Before we move on with this video, you need to grab the free Dog Training Secrets Guide, in which I have disclosed the deepest dog training secrets that professional dog trainers don't want you to know about. These training secrets would help you have a well-behaved, super intelligent, smart and obedient dog without spending hours in training him/her. Link to the free, secret training technique guide is in the description below. 1. Rhodesian Ridgeback. The Rhodesian Ridgeback is an exquisite specimen. They are descendants from a now extinct South African hunting dog called the Khoikhoi. These dogs are very independent and adventurous. Their coats range from different shades of gorgeous brown, all colors classify as wheaten. They have a curious ridge stripe of hair down their back that goes the opposite way of the coat. It's a trait that not many dogs share, and it spawned the Ridgeback name. 2. Boerboel. If you're looking for a guard dog who will stand up for your family and monitor your home, let the Boerboel dazzle you. These large dogs once protected farms and houses from wild animals like baboons, leopards, and other massive predators, and are one of the most known and popular South African dog breeds. Boerboels do make excellent companions, but they're usually very standoffish with strangers, sometimes to the point of aggression. When it comes to other pets, even canines, the Boerboel's response to extra company is up in the air. If you have other pets, you should integrate the Boerboel as a puppy. 3. Chinese Crested Dog. Wait, aren't we naming African breeds? The Chinese Crested didn't find its way here by mistake. They evolved from Chinese hairless dogs previously brought to South Africa by travelers. These small dogs are mild, but don't let that fool you. They can be as stubborn as they come. So, classically, they carry stereotypical small dog behaviors. While Chinese Crested dogs are mostly hairless, they can have plumes of hair on their heads and ankles. 4. Azawakh. The Azawakh is a sighthound breed from West Africa. These magnificent dogs are covered in lean muscle and fine shiny fur. They scream agility, excellence, and stamina. The Azawakh is independent and capable, but they have staunch loyalty to their humans. They may not be too friendly towards outsiders because it takes a lot to win their trust. Azawakh dogs are so inherently fast that their hunting taught them to chase gazelle in the plains and deserts. 5. Saluki. The ancient Saluki has the poise and grace of the ages. They are also called the Arabian Greyhound, and are as quick mentally as they are physically. They are one of the most famous dogs in Africa for their godlike reputation. Salukis are very close to their humans, but the same fondness doesn't extend far. Their aloofness and suspicion towards strangers make them unapproachable for most. They are quiet, dignified, and dapper dogs. While it's pretty hard to butter up a Saluki, once you have their approval, you're all set. Consider their selective tendencies a test, and pass it. 6. Sloughi. The slender Sloughi hails from North Africa. While their good looks and uniqueness may intrigue you, these dogs aren't for novice owners. They're quite stubborn and challenging, so leave it to the pros. They take their time getting to know people and will ultimately decide who to trust. These dogs are quite smart, so it shouldn't be any trouble training one, if they let you. 7. Basenji. From the heart of Africa, the Basenji was born. These springy little skippers are agile, capable, and quick. Their lean bodies allow them to jump, sprint, and flee on a whim. You need lots of room for the Basenji to run if you want a happy partnership. They require a lot of mental and physical stimulation to keep them occupied. They are known as the barkless dog, so even if the Basenji is fast and frantic sometimes, they don't vocalize their excitement. They also don't stink. You read that right. They don't have the mucky dog smell and clean themselves obsessively to the point of being compared to cats. The ancient Egyptians loved these dogs. 8. Abyssinian Sand Terrier. The Abyssinian Sand Terrier is another hairless African breed. However, there is no definitive evidence these true African hairless dogs still exist for sure, and they're rare at best. These dogs are very quiet, calm, cool, and collected. They don't bark or create a stir, which is an excellent attribute for city dwelling or apartment living. They tend to work well in homes that have other pets and children of all ages. 9. African Wild Dog. Pack animals at heart, you can spot the African Wild Dog, or the painted wolf, at home with his family. They are adorable creatures with interesting patterns and rounded ears. They're much more vocal with one another than domesticated dogs, constantly talking in whines and growls. They have their own small communities where they live and hunt together with no helping hand from humans. African wild dogs have had zero success in matters of domestication. They are far too pack-oriented and just plain wild, and also, African wild dogs cannot reproduce with dogs, it's not possible. 10. Coton de Tulear. Interestingly, rumor has it that the Coton de Tulear came from a shipwreck in Madagascar. So, it's hard to trace its origin completely. But you may agree they closely resemble a Maltese or Bichon Frise. These little dogs provide a strong, almost human-like connection with their owners. They are very happy-go-lucky and light-hearted. Sometimes, they even seem hyper-aware and empathetic to emotion. 11. Ida. The adorable Ida breed started in the Atlas Mountains of Morocco. If you ever needed a watchdog, the Ida has your back. These dogs are highly keen, having impeccable sensory. They can sense things you cannot and constantly keep a watchful eye to detect threats. Since they have a strong inclination to protect, they would make perfect pets to keep the kids safe. They're also very excitable and ready to romp around, making terrific playmates. 12. Africanis. Also known as African hunting dogs, the Africanis is indigenous to South Africa. These dogs come in every color you can imagine. And, like the Rhodesian Ridgeback, they share the occasional hair strip traveling backward. The Africanis structure looks very similar to ancient dogs that you'd see in old Egyptian tunnels and shrines. Many claims state these are the original domesticated dogs of Africa, and certainly one of the most common. These dogs are friendly, but they can be territorial. Socialization from an early age will help this breed adapt to different people and animals. 13. Greyhound. The Greyhound seems to be one of the oldest breeds across Europe and Africa. The oldest Greyhound archaeological finding predates 6000 BC. Ancient Egyptians revered greyhounds as gods and royalty. So, they had pretty good living conditions in olden times. Greyhounds are the only dog breed mentioned in the Bible. The Greyhound has ancient roots all over, but African natives consider them to be original African dogs since they're so heavily influential in their history. Greyhounds are diplomatic, self-confident, and reserved. They do very well in families or as solo pets. Early socialization should happen to prevent territorial tendencies with outsiders. Do you want to have a well-behaved, obedient and calm pet dog without spending hours in training him? Check out the first link in the description and download the Secret Training Technique guide absolutely free. It is available for free only for a limited period of time. Thanks for watching the video. Comment below if you liked the video. Please subscribe to the Little Paws Training channel if you are serious about training and grooming your dog. Also, join our Facebook group where you get all the solutions to your daily doggy problems.